Since his return from the past, Barnabas Collins has been possessed by the evil power of the Leviathans, and he has been unable to do anything but accept their commands unquestioningly. But on this day, a small boy in the antique shop will finally cause him to question. And the answer he will receive will shock and terrify him.
You took a long time getting here.
I had to stop by at Collinwood. They were expecting me.
Who was expecting you? Your good friend, Dr. Julia Hoffman?
This is no time to talk about Julia Hoffman. Now, why did you want to see me?
Because we do need to talk about Julia Hoffman. Very urgently.
What do you mean?
Your friend was in here a little while ago. She noticed this. She knew it was the same one she had seen on Joseph and Alexander.
Are you sure?
Are you questioning me? She's a very busy lady, that Dr. Hoffman. Her mind is always working. Her eyes are always wide open. Well, I want those eyes closed, permanently. I want you to kill Julia Hoffman. Now. Treat her like some kind of a special case. Now that you serve us, you must forget all that happened before.
I cannot forget that Julia Hoffman risked her life for me. I cannot take her life, and I cannot let anyone else do it either. Now, do you understand that?
I don't. You can't let sentimentality make you careless. She is now an enemy!
I will not regard her as an enemy. Neither will you. Now the subject is closed.
This is the third child they've had staying with them in the past month.
I imagine that Megan and Philip have lots of relatives.
I don't believe those children come from relatives.
Julia, what are you saying?
I'm not sure I know myself. The whole situation is just so bizarre.
What's bizarre about it?
Elizabeth, there is definitely a connection between the three children. I am sure of that now because of that birthmark.
The birthmark?
Yes. First I saw it when I examined the baby. Then I saw it on Alex, the same mark, right above the wrist. And this morning I saw it on Michael. If it didn't completely defy logic, I would say that all three children were one and the same.
Three children with identical birthmarks. It is an unusual coincidence.
Oh, it isn't just coincidence. I'm convinced of that.
What else could it be?
I don't know, but I will find out.
I'd hate to see you make an embarrassing mistake.
What do you mean?
Well, these suspicions you have, they seem to me to be no more than that.
I'm sure there's something strange about those people in that antique shop.
But you have no proof.
No, not yet. I have every intention of investigating it further. If there is a conspiracy, as Paul Stoddard claims, I will find out.
Very well, Julia. But be careful. Very careful.
Megan, come in. I was sleeping longer than I intended to.
I've been wondering all day whether I should come and see you, but I had to.
Why, what's the matter?
After you left, Michael told me what had happened. He says he wants Julia Hoffman killed.
Did he tell you that I would not permit it?
Can you really stand up to him?
Yes.
I don't think I can. God, when we talked, the look on his face, it frightened me so. It was inhuman. Well, Barnabas, when he grows up, he isn't going to be like that, is he? I mean, that capable of destruction.
Megan, this is not the time to talk about Michael.
Oh, but I must. Please, Barnabas, you're the only one I can talk to.
No, not now. I'm extremely tired.
Alex, you shouldn't do that to me when I'm working. I might drop something. We'll play later. Oh, I thought you were Alex.
Sure you did. But it isn't. Alex is gone.
Gone?
It couldn't be helped. I'm Michael. And after the accident, there was no one else to look after me. So I had to come here. And that meant Alex had to go away.
Oh, Michael, it must have been terrible for you.
Yes, it was.
But I'm sure your cousins will do everything they can to make up for your loss and see you're as happy as you can be here.
I'll be very happy here. 'Cause you're here.
How about you say that to all the girls?
Don't do that, Carolyn.
Do what?
Laugh at me. You must take me seriously.
I do take you seriously, Michael. I'm sure you and I are going to be very good friends. I have a cousin who's about your age. You and he should get on well together. And there's a little girl staying at our house. I'm sure you'll like her a lot. She'll probably make you forget all about me.
You're laughing at me again. I told you not to.
I don't think you're a silly child, and I'm not laughing at you. Do you want me to prove it?
How are you going to prove it?
Do you see that stack of magazines on the desk? I want you to sort them for me, in chronological order. Now, I wouldn't ask a child to do that, would I? A child couldn't.
Carolyn.
Yes, Michael.
I have a present for you.
Oh?
Hold out your hand and close your eyes.
And you will get a lovely surprise.
Go ahead, hold out your hand.
Only if you promise not to put a snake or a frog in it.
I don't want to do anything that childish. Do as I say.
It's Megan's locket.
No, it's mine.
I know it's Megan's. I recognize it.
It was Megan's. She gave it to me.
Why would she give you this, of all things?
So I could give it to you.
Michael, you can't give me something that doesn't belong to you.
How dare you not believe me?
How dare you take Megan's locket? I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't mean to get angry with you. Very generous of you to want to give me a present. Philip, I didn't hear you come in.
You and Michael seem quite involved.
Believe it or not, we were arguing about a present Michael wants to give me.
A present?
Yes.
I'll give it back to Megan.
You can't. She gave it to me.
She may have said something to you jokingly about giving it to you, but there's no reason.
Yes, there is. So I could have something to give to Carolyn.
Carolyn would be just as happy with an ice cream soda. I'll even pay my own way. I guess I should get back to my work.
Ask Megan. Go ahead. See what she says. See whose locket it really is.
How long ago did Julia speak to you?
About an hour ago.
Well, it was wise of you to come to me at once.
I tried to dissuade her from her investigation, but she seems determined to go on with it.
Then there is only one course of action. Julia Hoffman must become one of us.
Yes, she must.
I'll meet you in Collinwood and give you the necessary instructions.
Barnabas.
What is it?
I've often heard you talk about the goal we must achieve, but you've never mentioned what it is. Can you tell me?
What makes you ask that now?
Oh, I think it was something Julia said. What is our goal, Barnabas? What is it we are trying to do?
You will know when the time comes.
I'm going for a cup of coffee. Can I bring anything back to anyone?
I'll go with you.
No, you won't.
I want to.
Maybe some other time, Michael. I do have some errands to run this evening.
She didn't have errands. She just said it because of you.
No, she said it because of you. You made her uncomfortable staring at her.
I can stare at her if I want to.
Not yet, you can't. Michael, I'm doing it for your own good and for the good of all of us. Don't rush things. Let things happen in their own time. Don't turn away. Listen to me. We've waited a long time to be able to take our place in the world. And you have no right to endanger everything by moving too fast.
And you have no right to talk to me like this.
Yes, I have when you're stupid.
Stupid?
Giving Carolyn Megan's locket was stupid.
What are you going to ask Megan whose locket it really is? Or are you afraid to?
I'll ask her when she comes home.
When will that be? It's getting dark.
It's hard to tell how long an auction will last.
Well, here's something easier to tell. I miss her and I want her here. She leaves me alone too much.
She only leaves you when she has to.
She didn't have to go to the auction.
Yes, she did. Michael, we're trying to run a business.
Nonsense!
It's not nonsense. It's something Megan and I have wanted for a long time.
Well, you better stop wanting things. What I want is all that's important.
We have lives of our own.
Do you really?
Michael, you've got to try and understand. We appreciate the honor that's been given to us. We're doing the best we can.
Are you? I don't think so. You only talk to me this way because I'm not as big as you are. Well, I won't be small always. Remember that. Because I'm going to.